According to publicly available information, the Emmy-winning actress passed away at 71, with her longtime manager confirming the news on January 30th. No further details have been shared, and the family has requested privacy. Born in Toronto in 1954, Catherine O'Hara did not come from glamour or privilege. She was one of 7 children, raised in a working household, with a father employed by the Canadian Pacific Railway and a mother working in real estate. Her first acting role wasn't a movie deal or a television pilot. It was portraying the Virgin Mary in a school nativity play. Modest, simple, and almost symbolic of how quietly her journey would begin. Before fame, before awards, before Hollywood. She was a waitress at Toronto's Second City Theatre. Not on stage, not in the spotlight, but watching, learning, absorbing. In later interviews, she described those years as a gift, a front-row seat to comedy legends like Dan Aykroyd, Gilda Radner, and Joe Flaherty. When she first auditioned to join the troupe, she was told, politely but firmly, to keep her day job. She didn't listen, and that decision changed everything. In 1974, Catherine O'Hara officially joined Second City, where she met Eugene Levy, a collaboration that would define decades of comedy. 2 years later, that stage energy moved to television with SCTV. The show didn't just make people laugh, it reshaped sketch comedy. O'Hara became known for her sharp impressions, her fearless character work, and her ability to turn discomfort into humor. She later admitted that early on, fear drove her performances, and her solution was simple: when in doubt, play insane. SCTV brought recognition, but not stability. Paychecks were inconsistent, seasons uncertain. During one break in 1981, O'Hara accepted an offer to join Saturday Night Live, a dream for most comedians. Then SCTV was renewed. She chose loyalty and familiarity over risk, stepping away from SNL before ever appearing on a single episode. At the time, some viewed it as a mistake. Years later, she would simply say, "Everything worked out exactly as it should have." Her film career unfolded slowly, deliberately. Roles in After Hours, Heartburn, and eventually Beetlejuice introduced her to wider audiences. As Delia Dietz, she delivered a performance that was bizarre, controlled, and unforgettable, a perfect example of her unique comedic rhythm. Later came Home Alone, Christopher Guest's mockumentaries, and finally, a late career resurgence that brought her to an entirely new generation through Schitt's Creek. As Moira Rose, Catherine O'Hara didn't just steal scenes, she redefined what television comedy could look like. The performance earned her multiple awards, critical acclaim, and cultural immortality. But even then, she remained selective, cautious, guided by instinct rather than opportunity. She once said she chose roles based on one simple question: would she want her parents to see this? Catherine O'Hara's legacy isn't just in awards or famous lines. It's in restraint, in timing, in the courage to be strange without explanation. She showed that comedy doesn't need noise to be powerful. Sometimes it just needs honesty, precision, and trust in the audience. She is survived by her family, her collaborators, and millions of viewers who laughed without always knowing why. Only that it felt real. And while this chapter has closed, the influence she leaves behind continues.